Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I am back simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, all using the same username, Tiffany TLC Music. I do all my own music, mostly modern American folk, except one song that was written for me. It takes me a second to be able to see who's hopping on where. I'm so glad to be back. There's Periscope open. I think I have Twitch open. Hi, Johnny. Hi, G-Hi. Welcome on Periscope. I am just opening up the other few platforms here. Let's see. I've got Twitch. I am going to have Facebook. And I'm going to have YouTube all open for me to see. They're already open for people to check out, but I need to be able to see what's happening on them as well. All right. So Facebook is open now. Hi, Joe Kids 2. Welcome. And there's YouTube. Sip of water. All right. So I think I'm going to start out with my song. Hi, Old School Nevada. Welcome on Periscope. I think I'm going to start with my song, You Always Knew. This is my love song. I do all my own music. Hi, TA1959. I have a love lost song and a love kept song, amongst a number of songs. Hi, William. How are you doing there on Facebook? How's it going? They're in Florida, right? Am I right? How are things going? Hi, Paul Kai Grand. Welcome on Periscope. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start out with this song. This is my love kept song. Both of my songs, my love songs, are based on true stories. One is a sad story. That's great. Yay. I'm doing really great too, except where I live is not doing so great. We're very, very smoky here because of wildfires, and we are still doing pretty badly with the COVID situation. I guess you guys are there in Florida. You're originally from Florida. Oh, where are you now, if you feel like sharing? I'm in Northern California. Let's see. Oh, this is not right. That's right. There we go. Arizona. Oh, wow. It's hot in Arizona. You guys don't have fires and smoke there right now, though, I don't think. Hi, Atalia Barkis something on Periscope. Welcome. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids. I know you guys do too, but right now, are you guys free from them right now? Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggled up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you's all around, and sweet, sweet good nights. I'm always shocked every night inside. I gasp to think that love I feel, the family we made, and it didn't come to pass. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you, and I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. It was door to door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. Hi, friend. I had another guy. Law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say. Gotcha. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. Sorry, I forgot. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, hold on a second. I think I messed something up. I did mess something up. Redo of that verse. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left, it did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew. Wow, William. Months went by, I left my other guy. He found me, we started a flame. But I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. Hi, Kevin. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams. Such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows I can still hear. We said with all that I have and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew, you always knew. You always know, you always Hi, I hate war on Periscope. I like your username. Yeah, that is crazy, William. My gosh, I thought we had it hot. We had at least a week of near like in the 108s round about that Fahrenheit. And record heat, record heat. Every year it's hotter. Climate change is really hitting our state very hard. Boy, it must be quite a contrast to go from Florida. You had this great picture on Facebook where you're by the beach. That looks so nice. Every time I see you, I think, oh, I wish I was there. But you're not. You're in even a hotter place. You're in a hotter place than I am even. I've been to Arizona. I had family that lived in Arizona. So hot. I think we went there in spring and it was still so hot. That's craziness. Because we just came back from Southern California and the fires were reduced. There really wasn't much by way of fire stuff going on down there. And I think Arizona looked pretty clear air as well. But that can change. But we had a bunch of lightning storms in Northern California, which caused, I think there are over 600 fires burning now. Pretty horrible. So yeah, it feels like pretty challenging these days. Let me see. Phoenix is the hottest. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we were. I'm not sure. Why do you think it's the hottest? Is it the farthest south? I'm not really sure where Phoenix is. All right, I'm going to open. I don't understand where the chat window went. Let me get that. That's very strange. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Okay, forget that. All right, there's my chat window. All right, so I see there are a couple folks on YouTube. I'm so new on YouTube. Thanks so much for checking things out. YouTube is the hardest place, second only to Twitch, from what I hear, to get anybody to even drop by for the first time. So I am simulcasting. Phoenix is central. Okay. I am simulcasting for those who are new, live or replay, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. You can join me on your favorite platform. All the same username though for all those, Tiffany TLC Music. Also, I recommend following me on Twitter. Facebook as well. Like I said, I guess I just said that. Yeah. Facebook, but Twitter is like, if I have a message I need to send out, I would probably try to send it on Twitter. So that's a good one. So let's do, I'm thinking about doing TikTok, or actually maybe I'll do When in Doubt, Wait. This is a song that embodies advice I received from my dad, which was when in doubt, don't. And Ibn Khalifa, it's the best advice I ever received from anyone, I would say. I've applied it many different ways, many different times, and it's always served me well. I will accept, well, I shouldn't say always. Sometimes it's, I guess I look at it when in doubt. So if you don't have any more true doubt, then I don't want to keep delaying things. And that relates to another song, which I will sing after this one, called TikTok, which is about seizing the moment when you're not uncertain anymore, but you're just maybe scared. Gotcha. What made you want to leave Florida for Arizona? I know Florida's muggy, so even though it can be cooler, right, it's still, muggy heat can be worse. I think Arizona's at least dry heat. That makes a big difference. I'm sure you know that. And where I live is dry heat too. I can't imagine it being muggy in 108. All right. Here we go. Oops, I need my capo. So if anybody feels like sharing, live or new, if you feel like sharing how you're doing, if you feel like sharing the broadcast, if you feel like following, you like the music, you think you might want to follow, that would be great. Let's see. I'm going to turn the guitar down a little more. Somewhere along the ice, Mr. Sapphire and Steel. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, doubt is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see, waiting to be sure was for sure a way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. was easier than getting out. So I best say no when I had any doubt. So I said, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I still say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Well, for years now I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, when you take, I had my phone call come in and move my chords. When you take your time, your choice will be great. When you take your time, your choice will be great. All right, William, I have to go back and read your never fear that I'm going to miss a comment, because I can scroll back, even though you guys can only see whatever's showing there on the screen on the right. I can scroll back all the way to the very beginning. So my dad and his older son hear from his former, I think you meant girlfriend. My dad started packing 2 years before, not knowing where to go. Wow. When my brother moved here in 2004, we moved in 2005. There was no traffic. Compared to Miami, too much traffic. Yeah, it's probably very crowded in Miami, I'll bet. And you know, the cost of living in Arizona is pretty low. Same thing where we are. Anyway, welcome. Welcome. If you are new, I have a lot of people there in Periscope. Thanks for hanging out with me. I am brand new on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Well, not brand new. I'm a few months in. But I've been around on Periscope for a while, but I'm now simulcasting on all those 4 places together at the same time at Tiffany TLC Music, same username. You can also follow me on Twitch. Please consider sharing the broadcast. Wesley, so good to see you. How are you doing there on Periscope? Please consider following, sharing the broadcast, all that kind of good stuff. Hi, how's it going? I had such a great trip. We went to, for those who don't know, we went to Southern California this past week. Almost chickened out because the fires on the way down were it was so smoky. Wow. That's amazing, William. You had a mirage there? Wow. And we went boogie boarding for 3 days. Oh my gosh. You probably know, William, having lived in Florida, what that's all about. But it was so fun. We had so much fun. We bought wetsuits a few years back, used wetsuits. Yay! Oh, you did, Wesley? Huh. And so that we could go out for hours and hours and hours at a time. Because otherwise our kids would turn blue and purple and red within about an hour. Thanks for inviting followers, Wesley. They would be freezing cold because they're so thin, and also, so would I, to be fair. And then also sunburn because they're so fair. So now we have like head to toe wetsuit. You miss the beach, I'll bet. God, Arizona doesn't have a beach, right? I mean, I think there's some lakes. Yeah, you got to get back to Florida. But you know, it is what it is. People do sometimes need to move on. But yeah, I miss the beach too. I used to live a lot closer to the beach, but we live, I mean, if we drove straight west, we would hit the beach in about, well, you can't drive straight west from here, but you know, more or less, it'd probably like 2.5 hours. But we drove all the way to Southern California, which was more like a 6.5 hour drive. Took us longer because we had a trailer because of COVID, and don't want to stay in hotels or anything, or even stop in public bathrooms. But it was so great. I'm so glad we went. So glad we went. And we were thankfully, blissfully free of smoke for a few days. We're in the unhealthy category. I could show you, except my phone's occupied. We're in like the red and orange category. Watching from Twitch now. There he goes. He's off on Twitch now. He's everywhere. Wesley is everywhere. Sip of water. All right, so I think I'm gonna do TikTok. So this might sound a bit contradictory. Oh, a debt? A debt? Oh, you had a debt there. Oh, you had a debt, not a mirage in Miami. That makes more sense, if that's what you meant. Sorry, biting my nails. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do TikTok, which might sound at odds with When in Doubt, Wait. When in Doubt, Wait is about, TikTok is just about trying to remind myself that I don't have endless time to fulfill my dreams, to do the things that I really want to do with my life. Hi, JRINKDINKD on Periscope. And I think it is consistent with When in Doubt, Wait. When in Doubt, Wait is sort of in the moment, being aware what your people call it their gut instinct, but really it's your full body nervous system brain, full body brain, whatever they call it. There's signs you can get about like, okay, I'm too stressed. I don't have my basic needs met. I'm not considering all the negatives that would be involved in doing this thing, whatever it is. When in doubt, wait. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a lot. Ouchie. So you had to sell your house, sounds like. Wow. It's easy to get in big debt. One big way people get in debt. I had much bigger debt when I from student loans. Oh, so awful. Took so long to get through those. Hi, FHHJJJHHGG. I feel like you've been on before, but I may be misremembering. Anyway, we're going to do TikTok. It's kind of a fun little haunting song, just to simply remind myself that I don't have endless time. Because I think it's easy sometimes, because we don't want to face our own mortality, to get ourselves in a mindset like, oh, I can always do it tomorrow. I can always do it tomorrow. Oh, wow, that's great. All right. That time, boy, you guys just missed the crash. Good for you on your timing, right? Because the crash of 2008, you might have gotten a lot less for your house, right? That was probably close to the high water mark, because the housing crash would have brought that way down, probably. It is a Facebook Live. Yeah, is that a page? You mean like a Facebook page? Quarantine Keys? You were telling me about that on a message. I gotta check that out. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, hold me near. All that you need is know I'm here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it is time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Gotcha, Wesley, that's cool. Do what you want, it will not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your time is now, I'll show you how. Do what you can, I'll lend you a hand. Come up here, the view it is so clear. You can do it now. I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Hi, Jack. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Thank you. Tick tock, before your stops. Hi, Melly. Thanks so much, Jack. So anyone new or just you're not yet following, I hope you consider following. That's my number one request. Wherever you're watching, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope, I'm simulcasting on all those places. And you can follow me on multiple places. Same username, Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. Also, I invite you to especially. I've been okay, Jack. I just came back from being in Southern California. I'm in Northern California now, where it's very, 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 very smoky. We've had fires for weeks, but down south there was no smoke, and there was smoke in the evenings from people making bonfires on the beach, but there was no wildfire smoke, and we had such a great time. We went boogie boarding, which is basically kind of like surfboarding, but you lay down, and we did that for 3 days, and it was so wonderful. It's been hard to have good times nowadays with COVID in our state. It's been pretty crazy and very limiting. So when we do have good times somewhere, it's just extra amazing. How about you? How are you doing? I am thinking, look, gosh, am I already down to it where I would only do one more song? Oh, wow, I think I am. So normally I do about 4 songs or so. I'm on for like half hour to 40 minutes, more or less. Most weekdays between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm thinking about ending on Oh, is it? But you guys are doing so much better than we're doing here in California. COVID is crazy. I spent a winter and a summer, part of a summer in Manhattan when I was quite young. I wanted to be a star. Well, I wanted to be a dancer, ballet, and I went there, and a choreographer. I had all these, ideas, and it was really an adventure. But it was very, very muggy and hot in the summer. Very, very muggy. We have a lot of heat going on here. On top of COVID, we have, like I said, mega wildfires. It's climate change. We've had higher temperatures every year, and now every year we have at least a couple weeks where we're just inundated with smoke because of the wildfires. Over 600 are burning, I think, right now, last I checked. New York. So you're in upstate or the city, or where are you? If you feel like sharing. But yeah, COVID is crazy. It's really, and the sad thing is we really haven't seen anything yet. The second wave coming along with the flu. I'm dreading this. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'll bet. Oh, it even snowed there where I was. Oh, wow. Do you like it? Do you like having, a lot of people really love that kind of seasonal change. For us, it's, the temperature varies between, I think maybe once a year it'll get to like 30 degrees for the most, Fahrenheit. For the most part, it's doesn't get lower than like in the 40s, and it doesn't get hotter than, well, very hot, like 110 degrees. In Southern California, it's pretty much in the 70s all the time. Maybe there's like a 15 or 20 degree temperature range. Hi, Merhaba. Some people really like that variety, that seasonal variety. So what I'm thinking about doing is my last song. It feels like today has gone really fast. It's probably because it's been a week since I broadcasted, but I'm going to do my little kid song. I have a kid song that I wrote. It's a fun little short song. You love it? Oh, that's awesome, Jack. Wow, am I following you? Let's see. I am now following you, I think. So that means when you come back again, you should have a little bubble at the bottom. All right, so I'm going to do this little song. It's called Train Train Woo Woo. And it's kind of funny. You would think it would be called Choo Choo, but my son at the time really had an issue with the idea that trains say choo choo, because he's like, they don't, they say woo woo. So he was about 4.5 at the time, and he really wanted me to, I don't know if I offered to do this song and he sort of told me how it needed to go, or about the choo choo thing, or he asked me to make a train song. I can't remember, but this is what happened. This is the song that came out of it. And we used to do it at talent shows. Cool. Yeah. So if you're following me, which I guess you probably already are then if you were able to put notifications. That's so cool. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Let me make sure the volume's not too loud on the guitar. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, away from me. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, chugga, chug. Train, train, woo, woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo, woo, I always laugh when I sing that song. Thanks so much for joining me. I see there are a lot of people on Periscope, and I'm signing off, but I welcome you to check out the replay. Please follow me if you're not yet, and of course, if you like the music, don't bother if you don't. That's okay. But if you do, I hope you follow me and come on live when you can, replay when you must. It's always fun to have people on live, even if they can't chat. It's just nice. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you again. And just as a reminder, if you have another platform that you'd prefer, I am simulcasting on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. So you can pick any of those places, same username on all of them, and you can also follow me on Twitter. The username is Tiffany TLC Music for every place. All one word though, that's key. No spaces in between. YouTube wants to stick spaces in between, and then they'll say, there's no such person. So you have to say, no, I want it all one word. So yeah, I come on most weekdays between like 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. And thanks for the hearts. And what else can I say? I do mostly kind of modern American folk, but I have some like Celtic and blues sounding things and like a sort of rockish song, and try not to pigeonhole myself, but that's the closest. Thank you. That's the closest phrase I think that would fit my music. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe and sane. Not just physically safe, but mentally sane. These are trying times, and I'm afraid they're going to get a lot worse before they get better. With the winter coming and second wave of COVID and expected more unemployment and evictions, and you know, I don't really do country. I mean, it's funny you ask, because I do have I'm intrigued with country music, but I don't sometimes. So I don't know if you know much about American folk, but it's very similar. There is sort of an overlap there. We saw a really great documentary about country music. It was like a 12-part Ken Burns documentary, and it talked about folk music and how they overlap. So it's kind of interesting because, you know, you're using the acoustic guitar. I'm doing finger picking, but technically it's probably be called more folk than country, I would say. But I do all my own music, so it's all sort of unique in that sense. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I hope to see you again soon, everyone. I don't know all the people that are on right now. I think maybe Wesley, you're on there on Facebook. Other people are on, definitely on Periscope. Jack, but I'm grateful to have you on, whether or not I can call you out. Thank you so much for being with me. William, everyone, take care, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.